You know, I just want to say, first of all, I appreciate each and every one of you for coming by my channel today and just kind of hanging out, listening to some grown folk car chronicle talk, right? I'm trying out a new camera today, so I hope that is okay. Um, it looks all right to me, but y'all let me know if you see any issues with it. But anyway, my topic today that I want to touch on for a moment is, let me turn off this engine right quick. Okay, my topic for a moment is in regards to, is there something wrong with a woman? I was having a conversation with somebody, first of all, about this. Is there something wrong with a woman that is 50 plus and still does not have a man? You know, we know that the number of women outnumber men, 1 to 6 or 1 to 5 or whatever the ratio is. And excuse me, women are snatching up these men because they just sometime out of desperation just to have one. But the thing is, we was talking about maturity, a woman of mature age and stature that has status. She's looking really, really hot, looks good, takes care of herself, has a little money, and, has some genuine assets about her, but she is single. Now, the person I was talking to was a male, and they were indicating that if a woman, because men being visual, men go after women by choice based on the physicalness, not because of her status, not because of how she looks, not because of what she has. It's the physical. So the finer she looks, the more booty she has, the more breastises she has, things of that nature will reel a man in before anything else. This is what I was told. I'm not a man, I'm just a messenger. And I like to hear from you men. Is that true? You guys, I know you are visual and you get stimulated by the physical. I get it. But if a woman had all these things, all this status, good looks, money, all that, and did not have the looks, do men just pass that by? Do they just stop trying to get at it? Do they stop looking at it? I like to know. But I also, this conversation, I wanted to do this video because it was very interesting to me to hear from a man saying that um, a man looks at there being something possibly wrong with a woman at that mature stage in her life and still being single. I don't totally agree with that, because sometimes being single at a mature stage in life is a personal decision. It could be that a person is wrapped up in their career. Um, Perhaps they're still rearing some children. I mean, another thing we touched on, they were saying that they don't want to deal with a woman that's trying to have kids at 40 and up, because he looks at, is her body gonna bounce back? Is she too? He said she was too old to have a kid at 40, and they having kids at 40 plus. So that's a whole nother topic for another video. However, this thing about there has got to be something wrong with a woman if she has all these qualities about her and is still single after, I would say, 45 and up. Now, should she, because the pickings is slim in trying to find a man nowadays, or he finds you, because there's so many women towards one man, um, should she just go on and grab what she can? You know what I'm saying? Hello, MC. Um, I am talking about a woman being of a mature stage in her life, age 45 and up, and she is single. I was having a conversation with someone who said that there has to be something wrong with her being single at such a late age in life. I beg the differ. There's a lot of men and women um that is, well, if I talk too much, dear, I'm sorry, you don't have to listen, but I do appreciate you coming on through. um Anyway, a woman that is of a mature stage in age, yes, she is up there and she does have a certain something going on. But if she's single, she perhaps have chosen to be so. Some have not chosen, they just have not found the right one, right? Um, so therefore, she sits back and she's waiting on this, Prince Charming or whatever to ride on his horse, however you want to call it, and he hasn't arrived yet. So she's made choices to be single. She probably has certain things she's just not going to settle for or whatever, and she's at a mature stage, and um, she's very sure of herself. She's very confident where she doesn't have to just go and get a man just to have a man, and so therefore she's single. So why does it have to be that something is wrong with her? I don't get that. You guys help me out with that. Just like a man, um you meet a man, he's of a mature age, perhaps he was married some years and it didn't work out, and so now he's chilling out, he's dating again, he's just doing him, he's trying to get in touch with himself, his inner person. He's single. You meet him, something wrong with him because he's 60 or 55? No, I don't think so. He's just at that stage and point where he's chilling. So to make that comment to me didn't make sense, because there is nothing wrong with a woman. Let's go back to women. There's nothing wrong with a woman being single past 45 years of age. It does not mean she's dysfunctional. It does not mean she doesn't look good. She doesn't. Now, his thing was, if a woman has the physical qualities that men are so goo goo gaga about, the big round booties and, all that stuff. If she has that and she's of a mature age, she's going to get snatched, because the physical thing is what men are into. Now, I know I'm not talking about all men, because some men look way beyond the physical. And you see them. They with little, small, slender women. They may be with a woman that's not that attractive physically, but she's beautiful inside, which makes her beautiful on the outside. And he's with her. So there are those who look deeper, which we all should. We should look deeper than the physical, um, outward woman or man in the first place. But I get it. Physical attraction is very, very, very important. Even us women like some eye candy. We want our dude to look good too. But men are more so, the physical is the thing. I'm telling you, she have a big booty and jiggling and some big chi-chis and, pretty face, man. I don't care how airheaded she is, how less of an education she's had, if there's a few teeth missing, I don't care. He looking at all that. All that other stuff is assets. Because you know why? He can probably go on and get her some little choppers to go in there. She can have a mouthful of teeth if they really wanted to get some. But it's this thing, and it really intrigued me because, we got to talking about how the men, the women outnumber men, and the men are slim pickings. Either, they're in prison, they're married, um, or they're on dope or whatever, but women outnumber the men. So women are trying to snatch up on a man as soon as she can, because as soon as she blinks her eye, another woman is gonna snatch him, right? And that's where the settling comes in, because she wants to grab onto this fella before anybody else can snatch him. And it could be that he ain't the one for her, ain't gonna never be the one for her, can't be the one for her. But she still gonna try to snatch up on him. Why? Because she don't want to be by herself, because she's getting of a mature stage in life. Some women trip out once they get to 40. They start tripping about, I'm getting old. And when they get to 50, they start, oh my goodness, I'm old. And when they get to 60, they be thinking, oh my God, life is over. No one's going to be attracted to me. All these things are fables. They're not truths. There are some beautiful, beautiful, mature women who still get it going on in all areas, still look good, still keep themselves up, just very intelligent, have no problem attracting a man, even younger men. Um, they go to the gym. They do things to keep themselves on a very um, positive plane with their mental, and they are doing fine. Mature women, and they're more established. They know what they want. They're very boisterous in letting you know where they're coming from, how they feel. Sometimes men say some talk too much, but that's okay. I think a man does respect a woman who will at least let him know how she really feels, instead of allowing him to just run over her. But when she gets to a mature stage, she done had her children. She can't have no more, or she don't want to have no more. Then she should look at the woman in the mirror, and if she wants to remain single for whatever reason, so be it. You know, she could be that diamond that just don't want to be in a relationship right now. It's not a doggone thing wrong with her. Okay? So, for all you men out there who think that a mature woman being single is something happening. Either she got issues, you know, she just don't feel good about herself, or she got trust issues, or she just got abandonment issues, whatever. I mean, everybody got some kind of issue they dealing with. But don't think that her being single, it has to be something wrong. Can you imagine every man that met a woman, especially a mature woman, soon as she say she's single, excuse me, or have been for a while, he automatically puts her in the reject pile, because he'll say, whoops, something wrong with that one. Can you imagine? He could be losing out on the best thing ever, right? That is not a way to judge one's character or direction or demeanor in any way, you guys. There is all levels and reasons of why someone is single. Some have never been married at 50 years old. Ain't never been married, said I do. Why? Because they never really found that one that they wanted to marry, that they felt would be the right person for them. And it's not that they're looking for the perfect match, it's just that they haven't found the right match, right? So there's nothing wrong with them, because that's what's going on. So cut it out. I just had to share this because it was such an interesting conversation. And of course, I'm strongly opinionated at times about certain things, and I was with that, because I did not feel as though that was the truth. That is a reason to judge a person because they're older and they're single. That something must be really wrong with them. Okay, because I'm a mature woman and I'm not taking it personal. But I'm a mature woman and I'm a single woman. But I'm a single woman by choice until the right one comes along. And I'm okay with that. I have been in relationships. I have been married before. I've been down the road of all of that. And I'm not bitter that it didn't work out. Going full force ahead. And I'm open to possibilities of that right one at the right time for right little old me. Okay? And that's what's happening with me. Ain't nothing wrong with me. I ain't perfect, but ain't nothing wrong with me of why I'm at this status. So if you meet me and you judge me behind that, bye. That's probably why we can't be friends. Bye. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I just had to share that. I want to thank you guys again for being a part of what I do. Grown Folk Talk, Clark Chronicles in the afternoon. I want you to make sure that first and utmost that you love yourself, because loving yourself will allow others to love you back if they want to be anywhere in your circle or in your energy, right? Because you are setting the stage and the tone. And trust me, thank you for subscribing, Hannah. Mwah. Love you for that. Um, if you do not love yourself, you are putting out a message to the universe that it's no reason for you to love me because I don't love me. So why you loving me? It ain't no reason for you to respect me. Cause why? Cause I don't respect me. So why you respecting me? Okay? You put out what you want to get back. So if you want respect, if you want love, you put it out like that. And that starts with you. And if you are struggling with that, for whatever reason, the struggle is real. If for whatever reason you struggling with loving yourself, you struggling with respecting things about yourself, you're struggling with insecurities. Because I'm going to tell you, I didn't, just recently too, I have experienced watching someone, young lady who was really, really low in her self esteem, allowing certain things to be done to her. And we're going to talk about that in another video. But, you give people the power to treat you in the way that they do. And if you don't have your self-love together, there's opportunists out here who will identify that, and they gonna knock you out of the ballpark, woman or man. They gonna knock you straight out of the ballpark. So it starts with you, okay? And therefore, let's all remember, age ain't got nothing to do with nothing. If a person is single at 25 or a person is single at 55, that is a choice or a phase or a time that they're going through until God presents that right one. It ain't nothing wrong with them. With that being said, thanks for everybody who has come by today. I'll see you guys real soon. Like, share, subscribe. We talk about grown folk topics all the time. And tell a friend, okay? And also hit me up, DGRIER12000 at yahoo.com. Let me know what's on your mind, because I just may want to bring it out here and we talk about it. You see what I'm saying? All right, y'all. Have a great day. One love.